Hey, what's up? It's Maddie Simpson. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to Hollywire.
What up, Hollywire? We're hanging out with Maddie Simpson.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, thanks for coming.
Of course.
Woulda Never. Would you say it's like vintage or retro or?
I found the director through different projects that she had done, and I loved her eye so much. It's all shot on film, but because it has the 90s type of vibe to it in the song, I wanted to bring that to the video as well. So it's very stylistic and aesthetically like retro and vintage, like you said. So I'm glad that you picked up on that.
So what is it like putting such a personal story out there? I feel like you would be so vulnerable, but.
So putting it out was more liberating, and just like, since it's been done, I don't even really think about my own personal experience with it. It's again, just like, I hope that people can relate to it. I think writing it was extremely vulnerable. You're sitting in a room full of people just hearing what happened to you and how you dealt with it. And you know, there were people in the room that were like, that happened to me, and that happened to my sister, that happened to my cousin. Like, it's crazy how many people, when we sat and wrote this, it just like, it came up. So I think writing it was definitely more vulnerable than putting it out, for sure. Yeah.
You do need songs like this.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I felt like I had to write it. It wasn't something that happened where I was like, oh, I have to write about this right now. It took me a really long time after to write about it and open up, and I'm really happy that I did.
What inspires you when you're writing? Is it just life stories, or do you have other artists that when you listen to them, you're just like, I have to start writing something right now?
I think writing is definitely personal. So it's, again, like anything I'm going through, anything I know my friends are going through. I mean, it's definitely more of a personal thing. There's different genres of music that get me in the mood to write, which is R&B and pop, but I think writing itself, it stems from a personal experience.
Who are some of your favorite R&B artists?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I know, it's so tough.
My number one is Whitney Houston. She's my number one everything.
So were you super stoked when you were like Harvey?
Yeah,
with Whitney?
I mean, it's like an honor to work with someone who's worked with anybody of that caliber, so absolutely. And Mariah and J Blige and Jennifer Lopez and Bruno Mars and James Brown. There's so many R&B artists that inspire me.
I saw on your Instagram you have a picture with J-Lo.
Yeah.
How did that happen? What was that night?
I went to her show in Vegas, and I got to meet her afterwards. We have the same vocal coach, Stevie Mackie. He's the best person in the world.
Now everyone's gonna be calling Stevie Mackie. They're gonna be like, yo.
Oh yeah. No, he's both of our vocal coaches, and he introduced me to her, and she's the sweetest, most down to earth. It was just such a pleasure meeting somebody who you look up to so much, and you have such a high expectation of what they're gonna be like, and she was above and beyond anything that I could ever imagine. She's that nice, and she's that more beautiful in person. It's crazy.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite J-Lo song?
I cannot choose. That's like picking children. There's one from every album.
Yeah.
You know, the reason I started wanting to do 90s throwback R&B pop is from her On the Sixth album. So that's the album that, like, I wanted to become a recording artist because of that album. So probably a song off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that must have just been insane to meet her.
Yeah, it was very, very just lovely experience meeting her.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Guys, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.